Sunday friends, you know what that means. It is grocery haul day. So per usual, we're going to go through what we're eating for the week, what we meal planned, what we're prepping, and then also all of the groceries as well. And Zach's going to join us this week. So starting off with Zach's request for Sunday night tonight, which is sweet potato and beef chili. And then we got some take and bake bread from Target. The take and bake ciabatta and the take and bake like French loaves are so good from Target's bakery, which seems like it wouldn't be that good, but they're really good with butter and chili. And then for Monday, we're doing some Asian lettuce chicken wraps, which is a recipe that we haven't made. Zach's not super thrilled about that one, but I'm very excited about it. Then I'm also going to serve them with some quinoa as well because we need to get in those carbohydrates, especially when we're feeding a little baby growing in my belly. Tuesday, we're doing shrimp, sweet potato, and egg bowls, which sounds so weird. But I ate it when I was really, really broke during my dietetic internship and had a super strict budget for my groceries. This is what I ate every single night for dinner. So rice is the base. Jasmine rice is the best one. You cook up some shrimp, like 2 runny eggs, some sweet potatoes, and some avocado, and then everything but the bagel seasoning all mixed together. And the like yolk from the runny egg almost creates like a sauce in a way. It's so good. I know it sounds weird, but it's really, really good.
Don't knock it till you try it because we randomly had that last week and I wasn't thrilled, but then I ate it and I was like, good. Okay, yeah, we can do that again.
yeah, it's really good. And it's such like an easy meal too. It's so simple and like the ingredients are really easy. And then Wednesday night, we're going to do meatball subs with salad. And then Thursday night, I left open because typically, we have dinner with one set of our parents on Thursday night, and we are going to do dinner with Zach's parents this week. So we'll either make something or probably get something like out. So I always just leave Thursdays open because if we don't end up doing dinner with our parents for some reason, we can run to Fairway or Hy-Vee or one of the grocery stores and get whatever we need. Zach loves to say that when I say we'll run somewhere. And then for lunch this week, I'm going to prep a sweet potato, arugula, and chickpea salad. So this is actually from Cassidy, who I work with and works in my private practice with me, and it looked really, really good. I'm going to prep all of the ingredients kind of like separate because I don't want the dressing to be on top of it because then it will get like soggy throughout the week. But I've been really running into the struggle of like, I haven't been prepping something for lunch and then I go to like open the fridge at lunchtime and I can't find anything to eat. So I'm trying to make my future self happier by providing myself with something that's already prepped and ready to go. So I have sweet peppers, I have arugula, I'm going to roast some chickpeas in my air fryer. What are you doing?
Behind the scenes.
Zach just started filming me. I was like, what's going on? And so I'm going to roast those chickpeas in the air fryer with some paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I'll probably film me doing this one. And then I also got some rotisserie chicken that I'm going to have Zach shred for me.
Tap, 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 tap the rotisserie chicken.
Okay. And then that's going to be that's going to be the extra protein. She got a TLC show.
I know.
Oh.
It was on last night.
That's going to be the extra protein that I add into the salad as well. And then for breakfast this week, we got eggs, turkey, bacon, and sausage, and then just Greek yogurt and berries. We've pretty much been eating like some combination of all of those things for weeks on end. Although this morning I was craving a bagel with scallion cream cheese, and I had Zach stop at 5 Borough Bagels in Urbandale and get me just a plain bagel with scallion cream cheese, and then I paired it with some eggs, turkey sausage, some pineapple, and some tomatoes, which sounds really weird, but it was all really good. And it hit. It was so freaking good. So that's what we're eating for the week. That's what we're prepping. So let's get into the actual groceries themselves. Grocery shop at Whole Foods and then also at Target. I do grocery pickup because it makes my life significantly easier. I usually just place the order. Like we write everything down in my notes app on Friday or Saturday night, typically Saturday night. And then I just add all of the groceries to my cart for both Target and then Amazon or like Whole Foods. I also love to do both of them because I kind of cost compare. So things like beans or broth or those types of things. Sometimes Amazon will have sales if you're a Prime member. So then you get like a discounted rate through Whole Foods.
Shout out Jeffrey Bezos.
So sometimes I will do that where like I cost compare and then just buy whatever's cheaper from whichever store. And that's why I like doing the grocery shopping online too, because then I can kind of see like where I'm getting the best deals on certain things. So this bag also did have a whole pineapple, but Zach already cut that up and we already ate almost all of it. I told him, I was like, I am terrified for when our child starts eating fruit.
We are sluts for fresh fruit.
Because between us and our human child, it's not going to be good. We're going to have to go to Costco like every week for berries.
Yeah, if you have any hacks on that, please let us know.
Let us know. I would assume Costco is the hack. Yeah. Because there's no other
also fresh fruit companies out there.
Hit us up.
Hit us up.
We got some bananas. I love putting those on literally everything and anything. Sweet potatoes, so these are for the chili, and then I'll also cut one up and roast it for those bowls later on in the week. I might honestly just roast some for the week as well. And then we've got an onion. This is for the chili tonight. An avocado. I always get an avocado because I always end up putting it on something. Oh, we have 2 avocados actually. So typically I'll use these for like some sort of toast or bagels, or I will also add them to that like bowl that I was mentioning, like the sweet potato, shrimp, all of that. I think avocado is really, really good in that.
Okay, I'll get this back. Thank you.
Okay. That's a boring back, so you get it.
Oh, that's so nice of you. You got diced tomatoes for chili.
Yep.
I'll use that typically for chili. Garbanzo beans for that chickpea salad she was talking about.
Yep, so I'm going to roast those.
These are going to get roasted. I'm going to get roasted at some point this week.
Seriously?
Hoisin sauce.
That's for the lettuce wraps.
That's for the lettuce wraps. Okay, that checks out. We've got, looks like black beans for the chili.
Mm-hmm. Great way to add fiber.
I usually use those for the chili. And then we've got sweet chili sauce for wraps, I would assume?
The Asian lettuce wraps.
There you go. And sweet chili sauce is a banger.
I love sweet chili sauce. And then this one, we already got into some of these things too. We went to the gym before we picked up the groceries, and then we went and picked up the groceries, and I had to eat before I filmed this. So we got into a couple of things before we actually filmed.
Yeah, shout out to all my significant others and husbands that have hangry girlfriends and wives.
Okay, well, this is the reason that I'm hangry.
Shout out to him.
I'm going to blame that. He kicks
Don't blame
me.
my child.
He kicks
Don't blame
me
my child.
when my blood sugar is low.
Take accountability for your actions.
No, he's hungry. He needs fed. He gives me little... It's really funny because like all my apps are like the baby will kick you either like after you eat a meal because they liked what you ate, or they'll kick you like when you're hungry, like when your blood sugar's low. And this child is like, I'm a very hangry girl. If I get hungry, it's not good. Like Zach knows he needs to feed me very quickly. And I think he's going to be the same exact way because he kicks and kicks and kicks until I feed him. And then once he's fed.
You're just like your mother.
And then once he's fed, kid's just chilling. Don't feel him out. He's like, cool, thanks for feeding me. But we've got plain bagels. Zach just had one of those with breakfast. He does plain cream cheese and jelly. That's what you've been doing before the gym too.
Yeah, that's been my pre-workout lately.
We've got some butter lettuce. This is going to be for those Asian lettuce wraps. In my opinion, butter lettuce is the best one to use for that. We've got baby arugula for the arugula, chickpea, and sweet pepper salad. We've got some shredded carrots. I'm just going to mix this into the ground chicken when I make it for the Asian lettuce wraps. I thought that'd be an easy way to add another veggie. We've got some... That's not shallots.
Dang it.
What do you... Take another guess.
Those are...
you were on
green onion?
Yeah, green onion. These are green onion. I will also dice these up and put them on my Asian lettuce wrap. Zach doesn't like green onions. The sweet bell pepper. These are going to be for that sweet bell pepper salad. I will roast these. And then... Okay. And then we've got a green bell pepper. This I will dice and chop up into the chili. And then Mr. Luigi will also get a couple bites because he loves them. We've got a lemon. I honestly don't remember what I bought that for, but I like to do half lemons on hand.
Yeah, lemons are good.
More fruit for us fruit fiends. So we've got a big thing of raspberries. I've been putting that into my yogurt bowls. And then we've got
if your hair is red, you are...
Ginger.
Sorry, I love all you gingers.
And then we've also got some ginger, and I'm going to grate this in with the Asian lettuce wraps as well. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll, I probably won't, but I'll make some ginger shots or something with that too. I could. Probably won't, though. Sounds like a lot of work.
Okay.
And we've just got a couple more bags from Whole Foods. So these have been a staple for me for pre-workout. They're the Vans Power Grains waffles. I want to say they have 5 grams of protein, but I love doing these with some peanut butter and then either a little bit of honey or a little bit of maple syrup before I work out in the morning. Those are my absolute go-to. Those are an OG food too. I ate those in college all the time and I freaking love them. We've got some almond milk. This is what I use for my maple sea salt lattes that I make every single morning. So just stocked up on that because we were out. And then I'm back to liking just plain Greek yogurt. First trimester, the smell of it made me absolutely gag. But now we're back, and Zach and I love yogurt bowls. So I love to do the 2% Fage, and then I'll typically either do maple syrup or honey to sweeten it. And then we buy a lot of frozen fruit in the winter as well. So like I have frozen blueberries. I'll also add some fresh raspberries. Then I usually like to add some sort of cereal or granola to add a little bit of extra crunch as well. So we've got that Greek yogurt, such an easy snack in the afternoon.
So easy.
And then last but not least, we've got the rotisserie chicken that Zachary's going to shred.
Tap the rotisserie chicken.
That Zach's going to shred for me.
I heard that.
And then we also have some ground chicken. This is what we're going to use for the chicken lettuce wraps. And then I have 2 things of ground beef. So 1 thing of ground beef will be for the sweet potato and beef chili. And then the other one is for, I don't know, the other one's for something. Oh, the meatball subs. That's the other thing that we're eating this week. So the other one will be for the meatball subs later this week. So that's all of our protein sources for the week. And that's all the things from Whole Foods. So now let's get into...
Up next, Target. Target. I'm just a girl.
Everything from Target. So I typically get our little rice packets from Target because they're cheaper than getting them from Whole Foods. So I just do the Good & Gather brand. I honestly buy a lot of the Good & Gather brand and then also the 365 brand from Whole Foods. So just their generic. I got some distilled white vinegar. I actually got this for fabric softener. That has nothing to do with food. And then I got some red wine vinegar. So I am going to make a homemade dressing to go on that sweet pepper and arugula salad. So the red wine vinegar is a component of that. So I just needed to re-up because we were out of it. And then this is my little special treats for myself. I typically have 1 per week and I don't drink the whole thing because pregnant, and then also I never even drink a whole one of these like prior to pregnancy. But I will open this on like a Monday morning to get me excited for the work week and my workout, and I'll just take little sippies, and it usually takes me like 2 or 3 days to finish. But I love the Cosmic Stardust taste. It's so freaking good. So I just get one for myself every week as like a little treat, basically. And this has been my favorite flavor lately is the mango and orange. They're like a fruit snack, but the only ingredient in them is a mango. It's so freaking good. If you don't believe me, try them, because I've had multiple people reach out to me and be like, I was very skeptical of the Soli gummies, but I went and bought them because you recommended them and they were so good. We've got some take and bake baguettes. These are what I was talking about that will go with the chili tonight. So I just heat those up and then we usually just put butter on it and then dip it. Pregnancy craving addiction of mine. They're the Veggies Made Great chocolate muffins. They're so freaking good. Just pop them in the microwave, and then I usually put a little bit of peanut butter on them as well. These have been like another pre-workout option, but I've honestly been eating these as dessert. I don't know like what it's been about muffins the last 2 weeks, but I have loved those muffins. I've gone through a lot of boxes of them. And then this is the shrimp that we'll use for those little like shrimp bowls that I was talking about later on in the week. We've got some bone broth. This is what I like to use for my chili. It adds a little bit of extra protein, and then it also adds some really good flavor as well. I also love to cook like quinoa or rice in bone broth as well for the same 2 reasons. I got a couple of the Core Power vanilla protein shakes. I like to have these after my workout if I don't have time to get like an actual breakfast in right away, just to get something into my system. Something like with being pregnant, I've noticed is like, especially after I work out, if I don't get something in my system right away, I feel really nauseous. Like, luckily I'm not sick at all in my second trimester. It was really down bad in my first, but I do feel sick if I get too hungry. So that is something that I try to like make sure that I have. We just restocked on some Fairlife milk. We use this for a variety of things, for cereal, for smoothies, for all sorts of stuff during the week. These are Zach's favorite little protein drinks. So the Oikos, the mango pineapple is the one that he likes. They have 23 grams of protein. They have quite a few other flavors as well. They've got like strawberry banana. We've got some Fairlife chocolate milk. Zach likes to drink this. I really haven't drank this like at all in pregnancy.
Really good way for me to get some extra protein. That's relatively good carbohydrates as a type 1 diabetic.
It's also, chocolate milk is actually great post-workout. It's got a really ideal ratio of both protein and carbohydrates. So if you like chocolate milk, that's a great option to drink after you work out as well.
Is this the vinegar?
Yeah.
Did you tell them what we're using it for?
Yeah, for fabric softener. Okay. And then we just got a thing of eggs. We already opened the other thing of eggs as well. We've been going through so many eggs lately. That's one thing that I have tried to have every single day of pregnancy, is at least 2 eggs, because
eggs are so good for you.
They're so good for you, and the yolk packs in 127 grams of choline 127 micrograms of choline per egg. So I try to have at least 2 to 3 eggs a day to get my choline up. I'm taking choline in my prenatal and then also another choline supplement as well. But choline is very good for a baby's brain development, and I want him to have big brain. So
yeah, I think I literally eat eggs every day.
Eggs are great for you.
Yeah.
Great protein source, choline, vitamin D, healthy fats.
That's why my brain's so big.
Yes.
Not smart, but it's big.
And your head is so big.
Yeah, it's big. Not a lot of...
I'm really scared.
A lot of empty space up there, but it's big.
It's not true. I'm really scared that our child's going to have his head circumference, and I'm going to have to push that out of my body.
You're welcome.
But that is everything that we got for the week. I think we spent like $180 between the two. And I would say we've been a lot better about we grab a couple things throughout the week.
No. We spent an additional $50-ish during the week that we forget stuff.
I don't think that's that
I'm usually the one getting sent to go get those things, and I see the price. So.
Okay, but also what I've been trying to do differently is for example, eggs and Greek yogurt are two that we usually go through one carton of them pretty fast. So then I'm okay, instead of just waiting because the price is lower at the beginning, that's why I got 2 packs of them this week.
I know.
I've been trying to just double up when we initially buy things rather than sending Zach to the grocery store in the middle of the week. I think it's this weird thing where when I see that we only spent $150 or $140 over the weekend on groceries, I'm really proud of myself. But then, like you said, we end up spending another $40 to $50 anyways.
Good job.
So instead, this week, I bought double of a lot of things that we normally need to go buy double of. And we spent $180.
Okay,
so
I'm going to bookmark this, and then when I'm getting sent to go get stuff during the middle of the week, I will be referencing this.
Okay, and I think we're also going to go to Costco this week. So
I will
be on the lookout for a Costco haul. But that is
a behind the scenes of a grocery trip to Costco on my page.
Sure. Follow Zach at The
Real Z Grasso.
On TikTok only. He has no other social medias. Well, if you want to follow him on Instagram, you can follow Rizzy, but he doesn't post.
My Twitter's also at The Real Z Grasso, but I don't.
He doesn't post on there
I don't
either.
Post on Twitter.
You don't want to share your burner Twitter?
I don't want to share my burner Twitter. That's private.
For football season?
Stop.
Okay, that's the grocery haul for the week. Let us know what recipes you want me to share. Lettuce. Let us know what recipes you want me to share later on in the week. And have a great week. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.